Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 19, I think. But we're basically going to continue on our mission to getting everything to Minmus. And this one is going to be a little tricky here, just looking at it real quick. We'll go ahead and fly this. And you guys are basically going to get to Minmus at the same time. The satellite here and the other ship. So we are all saved. We can probably just time warp a little bit closer. Are you actually going to hit there first? I think you might hit Minmus first because you are further to the right. We'll just have to see. Go ahead and get this a little closer. Yeah, you're definitely going to hit first. So we're going to switch to you. We're going to hope that you have communication to Kerbal. You do. You have direct connection. That's also because you have the antenna. So we're gonna go ahead and warp you just right there and get you in place. And we can go ahead and circularize your orbit. Make sure you are captured by Minmus. And from there, we'll move on to the next ship, keep you in orbit, and get the next ship in place. So let's go ahead, warp a little further, and hopefully, let's quick save here, just to make sure. We'll warp a little closer, go back out here. Yeah, you're okay. We will point retrograde. That is the direction we want, so that's good. And we can go ahead and add a maneuver here. We'll just do this just to see how much delta V it's going to take and how long the burn will be about. We don't want to go down to 8,000. 21, 23. So that's pretty good. That burn time will take 4 minutes. Why don't we just go ahead and execute that node. So you will do everything for us. You are still trying to point at the maneuver. And you will probably fast forward. There we go. And we'll get you into orbit of Minmus. This is probably the most expensive piece. Why don't we abort that? We will turn that up. That's why it's taking so long. And we'll execute that node. Burn time is 40 seconds now. Why don't we abort that? We'll redo it. Because you don't need to burn as much. Or for as long, at least. So 28. 21, 23. Execute node. So now I get a little bit closer to the maneuver node. You won't burn as long, and that'll actually end up saving us some delta V because we'll be burning at the correct spot, or as close to periapsis as possible. So you will get into orbit, and you'll be fine. You can sit there and do your thing. We won't have to worry about you at all. The only issue is when we do actually get everything closer, we need to at least make sure that we get the landing rockets that'll attach here. Hopefully I remember how to build all this. It's been a day since I built it, or at least launched these. Pretty sure I have an idea of everything that needs to be put in their spots. So you are actually going to be first, it looks like. We can switch to you. You should have a good connection. You do, 96%. Let's actually check on this other one here. Ship A. You, I think, have an antenna. I think it was the last ship that left orbit that didn't really have an antenna. Yeah, you're 100%, so you have a strong one. Let's check you. You are going to be the problem guy. Yeah, you have no crew control, or any control for that matter. I'm hoping that when you get close to Minmus, you'll actually attach to one of the other satellites, or at least communication things. So let's do the same thing for this. Actually, not quite the same. It's going to be a little different because we're just getting you into the particular orbit that the contract wanted. We can get rid of that. So we can quick save again here, just in case something glitches out while we're fast forwarding or something weird happens that I have no control over. So we can probably we'll add a maneuver. This will be a retrograde maneuver. And actually, let's focus on you. That way we get a little bit better of a view here. So a little slower. And that'll be just about close enough. This may actually work, no problem. So we may not even have to worry about that. We can go ahead and probably just execute this node. Yeah, U-turn really easy because you got a pretty big reaction wheel system for how small you are. So you are here. I don't know where the other ship is. So we'll just go ahead and finish this. And then once that's done, we'll quickly switch over to the other ship that's hopefully a little bit further away. Should be okay. But we'll take a look. I didn't really pay attention. I saw it go into here. But I don't see it anywhere. That's one without any connection. So we're missing ship A. I hope that it's still here. Yeah, this is a long burn. Like I said, it's at a minute or so. But that's a real-time minute. So you are almost done. You should be about ready to complete that contract. We still have plenty of fuel for the engine we have. And you are going to be okay. It'll be close enough. Yeah. That actually got our contract. And that should be done in a second. So that contract is complete. Close that out. And now we need to find the other ship, which I don't see. So ship A. Let's go to the tracking station. I'm hoping it's still there. Yeah, Minmus ship A. Okay, so you're still a little ways out. It's exactly where we wanted you. And And you are going to do the same exact thing over here. Go ahead and add a maneuver. Retrograde here. And we'll keep you about the same. 22, 24. Close enough. You are max throttle. And we will go ahead and execute this node. And the moment of truth is going to come when we actually get that last ship close to Minmus. I really hope that this satellite, the big like research station, can pick up and transmit its signal. So we can get everyone in orbit, and then we can focus on getting all these things attached in the correct places and do all that fun stuff. Because if that doesn't get captured, I mean, I guess we can still kind of set it up a little bit, but we really need that other ship before we land it. And then that'll be a waste of $120,000, I think. We're gonna have to launch it again. We don't really want to do that. So this one is almost good. You guys will kind of mimic each other. You'll never hit, it looks like, but you're also on different paths anyways. I mean, same paths, but you're far enough away that by the time you guys would ever hit, if you are intersecting, it'll be years from now. So we'll switch to you, and hopefully we have a signal. So you are connecting to the relay Minmus, and that's not even the one I wanted, but it doesn't matter which one it is as long as we do have a connection. So that's good news. Just a little worried about that, but it looks like it may be okay. I'm hoping that we have a connection when we're at the periapsis, and we can finish that burn, our capture burn. So yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good connection there. A quick save again. Fast forward a bit. And once this captures us, we can go ahead and set our maneuver node. We'll get that. Do we want to try to bring this down on the same plane? I think we do. So let's try point normal. How's that? That's fine. So you're all good. And I'm hoping this will bring us down. Nope, that's bringing us the wrong way. Maybe we can set a maneuver here. Let's go ahead and point this way. That looks like it's okay. So that's only going to be 2 meters per second. So we'll just do this manually. And that should be okay. So we'll go here, add another maneuver. And that'll be 23 and 28. We can bring that in a little bit tighter. There we go. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll execute that node. You still have full control. What is, oh, that's apoapsis 4. I guess you're, I don't know what that's for. Your new path after exiting? Maybe? Yeah, that's probably what that is. So you are almost pointed in the right spot. Now you'll fast forward and go ahead and finish the burn. You should have a connection at all times from here. And if not, you can probably... Wow, you guys are going to be pretty close. That's actually good. Let's turn that volume down. I don't want to be getting emails. So you are good. Full connection, 99%. That's awesome. So yeah, you have plenty of fuel left. None of this fuel we really need. We do need to switch over to the other ship that has all the extra rockets on it. Somewhere in there, the math for the Delta V got messed up, and I underestimated how much Delta V I had. I think the engines were activated or something, so I thought I had a lot more than I did. But we ended up using the fuel. Actually, let's hop over to it. Is it U? No, it's A. So what I did was I took all the fuel out of the outer rockets here. I even dropped one because we only need 5. So I filled all the fuel into here, dropped off the rocket to save some weight, and now these are mostly empty. So what I'm gonna have to do is, actually we can go ahead and do that now. We'll go ahead and put that up here. Is it? Yeah. Alt right click is what I'm looking for. So we can take all these and we'll do out and out. So these should all have the same fuel once that's done. And I guess can also kind of connect them up to another tank somewhere. Do we have an attachment point? Maybe we could detach all of this and then attach one of the bigger fuel tanks to here. Transfer fuel, because we want these to all be mostly full. I think this will be enough to land it, but just to make sure, I want to make sure we top it off, just so we have a bunch of extra fuel just in case. So that's almost done. Takes a little bit. Oops. Did that cancel it? It did. Well, we can deal with that later. The next step is going to be to get all of these very close to each other. So these two are close. I think what I'm going to do is get them even closer. So we'll switch to here. We'll see which one has more fuel. I don't think it really matters because I think they're all overkill. We'll go with the other one because that one should have a lot more fuel. Because it is a little bit lighter. Okay, maybe not a lot more, but I definitely think it has more. We'll set you as the target. And your intersect is going to be 7.6. Let's see, you are at... I can't really see your altitude. Well, let's do some fancy stuff here. Maneuver planar. We will fine-tune closest approach. Sure. Closest approach, we want to be 200 meters. That seems good. That'll be a 6.9 meters per second burn in 30 minutes. And that'll bring us 0.2 kilometers away. So we'll execute that node. We'll let it do its thing. And yeah, we could do the same thing with this ship over here. That's not really the one I want to do it with, but these two are already close. And it's better to move one ship to 2 than 2 ships to 1. So we're going to do it that way. I'm going to go ahead and do a little fast forward so you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me talk and do every single little burn here. We'll just get everyone close to each other. Oh, you ran out of control. It may actually be better to do the other one. Node in 8 minutes. You will be here. And where will the satellite be? Not sure why you don't have a connection right now. You have power. Well, we'll go ahead and fast forward. Abort. Node execution. There we go. So we do have a connection again. You... Oh, that's where your satellite is. So that must be the strongest satellite. Or you just don't have a path to Kerbal? You should. Oh, it's not a relay antenna, that's why. So this is the only relay satellite we have. That's okay. I mean, as long as we have a connection now, I think we're okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and speed up this process so we can get everything close together and then connected. And I'll join you guys back after that. Okay, so we have all 3 ships within 420 meters of each other. And what we want to do next is probably wait for the sunny side. We can probably also clear this target. Okay, well that's not going to work. There we go, just double click. And yeah, the sunny side will be fine. We have the relay satellite here ready for us. So somewhere around here we'll probably want to start to assemble everything. And yeah, I think that'll be okay. This is where we want to land, so if we can get everything assembled pretty quickly, we could try to land right away. I don't think we'll be able to. There's just a lot of pieces involved. But we can start, I think, just decoupling this. I'll quick save before I do anything, just because we don't want to mess anything up, just because I'm being careless. So we'll control from here, aim camera there also. And it looks like... Why don't we aim the camera here? Yeah, I think we just decouple from here. And then this is just going to be debris. So maybe we actually just decouple from here. Did I put 3 of these in there? Looks like I did. I meant to do just 1. So we will try to decouple here. Oop, that was... Okay. That's not what I wanted, but that's okay. Do we have an antenna? We do. So we can make sure we're actually controlling the right ship. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we need this at all. So we can decouple that. You are just going to be debris now. There we go. And you are all monopropellant. So what we're going to do first is probably just set you as the target, and we'll get you near everyone again. Smart ASS. So yeah, I'm gonna get these all close to each other again, and then I'll go ahead and try to build this, and we'll see how it goes.
in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip has pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip has pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure.
Alright, as you've probably been able to tell, I've been having problems reconnecting this guy to this guy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the station so far. Got lots of debris everywhere. And here's what we got. We have no control because it has no probe core or anything hooked in here. But this is our station. We just need to connect this last piece here. And then that will be the final station once landed. After we get that set up, we'll need to attach the engines to these attachment points. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more on this side. But yeah, I'm really struggling with getting this last guy all hooked up here. It's been quite the struggle. I've tried 3 or 4 times and it bounces off every single time. So I'm not really sure how to adjust that and make it easier. But I'm going to keep trying at it and eventually I'll get it. I think I'll do that in between episodes. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I kind of wanted to try to get this all set up and built. Hoping in between episodes I can kind of get this finished up and all built. And then next episode we can go ahead and try to land it. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Actually, before I do that, why don't you guys make sure, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already and don't want to miss any future episodes, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time.